Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now I'm going to take all the dead leaves off these Cymbidiums today, and I've put them in this big greenhouse because the little greenhouse where they were last winter is now taken up by the all the stuff I had in the shed, because the shed's floor has collapsed. So I've had to move everything out of the shed into the little greenhouse, so I'll bring everything in here of the plants. Well, this is the first one I'm going to do. It's got no name attached to it, but I remember when I bought them many years ago that they all had labels on them, so we're going to have to wait till they flower again, then we can decide what types they are. And now we'll just take the dead leaves off this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 back bulbs, 4 bulbs, or 4 pseudo bulbs on it, should I say. So we'll just rip these off. Ooh, if I can get them off. A bit tough, but they need to come off. They've all been debugged, so there should be no bugs on them now. Might as well take this one off, this is doing no good. I might as well cut them off. If I can find the scissors. Yep, here we are. Just cut that off, cut the top off. It's only dead that a bit. Right, that's still green, so we'll leave that on. It's got 2 nice growths on it. Nothing else coming up. And that's all I'm going to do with them. Just take off the dead leaves, clean them up and make them look like plants. Take off all this dead stuff around here. And that's all we need to do with them. Then we'll leave those for the winter. Now this one is the only one with a label in. And I don't know whether it's correct or not, but it says Cymbidium Spring Romance. So I'd better look at that up and see what it looks like. Now this has got 2 beautiful new growths on it. Beautiful and green, no marks on the leaves. And the old one here is absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. So I'm going to chop those off. Not only will it look better, then it'll give me more room to put these. That's better. There we are. Funny little plant. Spring Romance. Got one here, exactly the same problem. The yellow leaves. Some will just crack off and break off. Just trim them up and clean them up. Very tough, these plants. You know, you can abuse them as much as you want and they'll grow. Well, that's my experience anyhow. I'm sure somebody will fire me down for saying that. We'll just peel that off. That's making it look much better already. Yeah. That's much better. And I'll just get the camera. Now this has got something happening to it. A new growth coming up there. I'm not into Cymbidium, so I don't know whether it's another growth coming up or it's a flower spike. So maybe somebody can tell me on that one. This is another one. I've just picked it up and 3 dead leaves dropped off. So I've no need to take on it. This is just this dead dried up sheath stuff. So that's another one. Another one that needs a good clean up. Man, it's tough, very tough. There we are, that's come off nicely. Very bad leaf there, so we'll have that one off. And this one. There's no new growth on there yet. I expect there will be sometime. Now, I remember one of these plants. I've forgotten the name of it, and I don't know which plant it is. But it was one of those Cymbidiums with like a deep chocolate colour. And I'm not sure whether it was a species or not. Well, I've just noticed this one's got a label in as well, and it says it's Cymbidium lowianum desert peach. I don't know what that one's like, so we'll just have to wait to see flowers. Have a look at it. I'll look it up on the web, of course, but there's nothing nicer than seeing them in real life, and some pictures which have been airbrushed. Right, there's not much to do with that one. That's got three nice suitable and a nice growth here, so that should be doing all right. Well, this one I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just letting it do its own thing. It's got 5 bulbs with growths on, and it's got 7 back bulbs as well. So I'm just going to leave it to its own devices and see how this turns out. And then we have a couple of Dendrobium kingianums that don't need touching. I just leave them and let them get on with it as well. So apart from that, what we have in here, we have some small growths of Dendrobiums, the large Dendrobium delicatum, and that's it. I'm going to keep the temperature down to, well, not keeping it down, it'll only go as low as about 12 degrees. And I'm not turning the heater up at all for anything. As you can see here, the heater's just come on now, which tells me it's less than 12 degrees in here. No, I have another 3 in here, which are the 3 Pharianums, Paphiopedilum pharianums. Now they do like it to be a little bit cooler, so I'm going to leave these in here probably for another, probably for a month to 5-6 weeks, something like that, before I take them indoors. And the one at the back there, that's the one that's in spike. Now I'm sure all these plants look much better now they've been cleaned up. You know, they're looking more like plants than they did before. So they won't get touched probably now for another, until next May or June. So that's what's 8 to 9 months. So we'll see how it goes with those. Well, the big move has been completed now, and this is one of the rooms I've got. There's 32 plants in here, all the cattleyas there, so they'll be doing all right. Plenty of light for them, plenty of heat for them, and it goes just a touch cooler at night, only by about 5 or 6 degrees, so that should be fine. And as I was showing you before, this is the other one, and they're doing all right. I haven't counted how many there are in here, but there must be 60 or 70. But I'm expecting these to do all right. I'm going to just water them once a week, so they should be fine. Well, I hope so anyhow. As the people say, they've got 2 chances, haven't they? and we have another fairly big show coming up this coming Sunday. So I'll be there with my camera and we'll see what's on there, and if there's any nice plants that I fancy, I might just buy them, but I'll have to find room for them somewhere. But as you know, I'm into cattleyas at the moment. In fact, I'll show you the cattleyas tomorrow. Well, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.